Hey guys, I'm bringing you another gameplay kill confirmed on Countdown, and I'm sure you're really here to hear what I have to say about the top 5 guns. So I wanted to start this with I'm not saying this for any specific game modes or just overall my top 5 uh, guns of any kind in Modern Warfare Remastered. And like there's some wiggle room, but if you got a different top 5, just let me know in the comments, or maybe if there's one, because it gets a little debatable at the end. I'll agree to that, but I'm also this isn't any order. I so I used to say the M16 was the best gun in this game, but I actually have a new uh number one overall or best gun, but I'm gonna save that for another video coming out later. So I guess I already gave away one of the top 5. Again, this is in no particular order. The M16. It's just so consistent, and then it'll just eat through people, even with a silencer, suppressor, whatever. Um, I mean, it's again because it fires in bursts. It's fine from not too far away. If you're new, it's easy, but still at the highest level, I think just put a suppressor on there. You can go UAV jammer if you want, stopping power, whatever, maybe even juggernaut, and as long as you're taking up space, looking out, you're gonna do fine with it. And even if you're not into suppressors, I mean, then there's ammo everywhere for it. If you want to put a red dot sight on there, whatever. But that's what I suggest. Um, so for the second, or just another gun in my top 5, is the gun I'm using right now, the M408-3. And you could say pretty much all the snipers are top 5. Because if you see here, spawn sniping is like so annoying. Sure, it's ground war, but like it happens in TDM, domination, any of them that you can respawn over and over again. So basically all except search and cage match. Uh, so yeah, still like the M4. This turns into a really good gameplay with it. Ooh, helicopter. But there's one in there. And I'm tired of people spawn sniping. I've almost got mine to gold from headshots, and yeah, that's why I think it's better. So the first 4 guns I'm gonna say, I think it's like tier number 1. But again, someone could make a case to me that all the snipers are tier number 1, but just for the sake of this video, M16, M403, and the third gun, which is pretty obviously top tier, the Barrack 50 cal. I mean, people give it flack because it's too easy to use, to this, to that. But like, how do I want to put it? It's just like the no bullshit. If you get a hit marker, just right away fire again. Okay with an ACOG sight. Wish I had a silencer in this game, just to see how many one-hit kills I could still get with it. Right there, I just killed a guy using a Barrett. Cause yeah, if you're in a close position too, just fire away. What else to say about the Barrett? Again, at the time of making this video, I haven't used it much because you get it so late. But I still think it's top tier. Still very accurate. Recoil isn't too bad. Um, and I don't think the Bears should be a surprise on anyone's list. The M4 maybe a surprise. M16 is solid. Rock freaking solid. I see those all over the place. Um, so I guess for the fourth gun in my top 5 list, the last gun, the number one, the S tier, whatever you want to call it, the MP5. Now, it's definitely on the lower end, so I guess fourth actually makes sense. But I still think it's the best submachine gun. With a suppressor, it's just ridiculous. Um, Unlike the AK-74U, it has a little bit more range. It has like a short medium range that the AK really isn't as consistent, but obviously the AK at short range is probably the best gun in the game. Because, I mean, I've seen in montages people just shoot 5 people and just crazy stuff like that, which I think makes it the best close range weapon, even better than the M10 shotgun. Even though I'm a bigger fan of the W2000, I think I'm forgetting a letter or something, but just whatever that one is. And I was a bigger fan of it in the original COD 4, but you can see here that guy was kind of being a idiot. Because smart teams, especially in team deathmatch or 6-on-6, will set up the spawn, snipe, and you do not go in those 2 houses unless you want to be stuck in those 2 houses and spawning in there. Or, why am I calling them houses? Uh, house carriers, whatever. Uh, Airplane carriers, yeah. Helicopter carriers, whatever. And then there they start spawning back in there. So, yeah, recap the top 4 of the top tier. M16, M4, Barrett 50 cal, and MP5, which again isn't as good as it was in the original COD 4, but it's still just dirty. And yeah, again, the AK is close, the P90 is close, but that little extra range that the MP5 has goes a long way in my opinion. Which, under the same thinking, is part of the reason I picked this gun for my 5th. But there's a lot of guns. Again, you could tell me all snipers are your top 5, and I would agree with you pretty much. Because of spawn sniping in this game and just how you gotta try and eat up space. But again, for the 5th gun, I'm going with the carbine, the M4 carbine, because there's ammo all over the place for it. Suppressor on there, I get really good range, and then don't come up on the radar. And I mean, the penetration is still pretty good on it compared to the M16. Obviously, doesn't have the power. So close range, if you and another person see each other, SMGs are probably gonna beat you, and even the G36. But then you're gonna destroy all those guns medium range. And you gotta under the thinking too that like you got a deagle or some good pistol that can just win it for you. But anyways, that's what I think the top five guns are. I'm gonna wrap it up now. Give it a like and comment what your top fives are. And again, this is influenced because of spawn sniping, since snipers are the best. But yeah, tell me what you guys think.